Everybody's gone.
Okay, hello everyone, Random Gamer Riven here. And I welcome you to the final live stream of the week here on Randomized Gaming. Randomized Gaming, I should say. As I look at Everybody's Golf 6. Although technically in Europe it's called Everybody's Golf, which is just confusing because it's Everybody's Golf 6. For some reason the European SCEE Europe decided they'd rename Everybody's Golf 6 and 7, just both call them Everybody's Golf, which then confuses it with the original Everybody's Golf on PS1. So, hello there, hello to regular commentator Nico on the channel. Thanks for joining us. Or I tried to pronounce your name fully, Nicodem, isn't it? Nicodem, that's how you actually pronounce it. So, I think we've got single player, multiplayer, online customization, shops and data. Probably could have set up an online mode today, but I think I'll just be doing some of the single player. I'm just going to have a browse through the shop. So this is one of those games that got a bit of a stealth release on PlayStation 3. Everybody's Golf 6 is actually Everybody's Golf on PlayStation Vita, or Hot Shots World Invitation, I believe it's called in America. All the Everybody's Golf games strangely are renamed Hot Shots in America. I don't know why. I don't know if that was just some weird American thing or if they had legal issues with the name. So, Hot Shots Golf World Invitational. World Invitational. Incidentally, in Australia, they renamed this Everybody's Golf World Invitational. They took the North American tagline. So, I have to admit, I haven't... Until I bought this game about 3 weeks back, I had never actually played any of the Everybody's Golf games. I've never played the series at all, despite it being one of those PlayStation Sony series that have been released on pretty much every format, going from the PS1, PS2, PS3. The 5 and 6, which I'm showing here, so 6 is the one being shown, is available on PlayStation 3. 1 and 2 are available on the original PlayStation, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 3 and 4 are available on the PlayStation 2. I'm not actually entirely sure how many games are on what. I know there's a ton of them on the PlayStation Portable as well, which I do need to pick up. What is probably most memorable about this series is the fact that the first game was developed by Camelot Software Planning, who had previously done Beyond the Beyond and all the Shining Force games, etc. But they did the original Everybody's Golf, and then they started doing the Mario Golf games. Now, what happened is, the key member of staff at Camelot who worked on the first Everybody's Golf game appears to have left Camelot and formed his own company, Clappy's Hand, and they then carried on the Everybody's Golf series, I think because Sony, basically Camelot became a second party as part of Nintendo agreements. And are stuck making mediocre Mario Golf and tennis games and not making awesome online games. So this version supposedly has quite a few additional modes. So we've got challenges, strokes, play strokes and training. We've got customization. I have no idea. I really haven't played this that much. Changing rooms.
Off you go.
The only golf game you played was Rivet King. Yeah, that is... I have played Rivet King, and that was a really, really good game. So a lot of people, if they're golfing fanatics, will tell you Neo Turf Masters on the Neo Geo is like one of those iconic golf games, and that's supposedly quite a big one. I have actually played the Rem golfing game, the arcade skins ones, and I believe that's actually the prequel. It was developed by the same team that later went on to do Neo Turf Masters, and I think Metal Slug as well. I think that was done by NASCAR. So we actually have a couple. I have pre-bought the DLC characters, which are the two mascot cats and Cat from Gravity Rush. So all the characters do play a little bit differently.
Welcome back.
Yes, that is indeed Cat from Gravity Days. Yes, she actually appears in quite a few games. She's DLC in a couple of titles. So she's in all PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. She's in this. She makes cameos in quite a few games. So clearly they were trying to sell the Gravity Rush is a really good game. I've played the first and second game on the PS4. They're really, really good.
Just a moment, please.
So I believe this shop
Would you like to buy something?
is game-related unlocked. So coming soon. Character outfits. I don't have any in-game currency. So you've got in-game currency. That the DLC characters, unfortunately, were real-world purchases. There is quite a bit of DLC with this on the PlayStation, which slightly annoys me. Manual video, 15,000. Lobby characters, courses. Some of these, I think I've bought them, so basically they're...
We appreciate your business. So good to see you again.
Yes, that she's clearly based on... She's clearly a Japanese lady by the fact she bows all the time. I think if I go multiplayer, it's probably gonna, yeah. Online will just throw a bit of a wobbly.
So good to see you again.
As I'm not actually connected online at the minute. So we've got challenge, we've got stroke, and we've got training. Let's do a bit of training first. Hi, Lord Veterinaria, thanks for joining the stream. That is a Discworld reference, isn't it, Lord Veterinaria? That is the head of Ankh-Morpork, if I think I've got that correct. But hello, thanks for joining the stream. And yes, Clappy Hands have just done I haven't actually played the Apple game, but I know they have just done one on the Apple iOS, so... I haven't actually played these games at all much, so I'll be giving it... I had a brief go, which I quite enjoyed this one. I have got change outfits. What outfits have I got? I haven't actually got any outfits for her. Probably not. She's a DLC character.
Oh, Juju.
Yep, I'll give her a play during this. So I will say I was slightly annoyed by the impact. Let's do standard. Some of the ball DLC you see here in the golf club stuff is paid for DLC, which is quite aggravating. So we've got some of the shot types, which is very naughty.
I'm Marta. This will be fun. I'm Marta.
I assume I can change the instructor, but
Nice to meet you.
obviously
Adieu,
I
Conrad.
don't have the options to at the minute, or I haven't unlocked them. Now, what's annoying is that this is everybody's golf 6, but for some reason,
Par four.
Sony of Europe decided, as I mentioned earlier, to rename, just cut out the Everybody's Golf 6 title and just chop it down to Everybody's Golf, which they didn't even give it a subtitle, so then, as I said, it just confuses people. This was a bit of a pain to buy in the shop as a result, because when you type in Everybody's Golf, there are about 7 or 8 games with the 2 PSP ones and various other titles just called Everybody's Golf, and it was just a case of navigating around. Okay, so obviously we get to train on a few of the courses. Now it's just going to...
Some training.
I'll just get into stroke play before I take... That's probably the best view, so I'm guessing...
Good shot.
Oh, nice. On the fairway. That's a good shot. Okay, I've only briefly played this a bit before, so this really is kind of... keep hitting. So that was a good shot. So... guessing I want to aim for... I would assume this probably has a few more options than their golf in the Apple Arcade, but I'm not sure. This is the later one. Certainly the early ones are probably going to be a little bit dated now, I'd imagine, but the more newer one should be...
Will you get a birdie? Don't rush, don't rush. Is it uphill? That is a hook.
Okay, so we've got to take a small shot. I'd assume there's a few more functions. Low poly cats. I've not seen I've not seen cat in low polys, I have to admit. I would assume if it was, it would be one of the quirkier PS1 Sony games. Because she does appear quite a lot of games. Basically, she was a bit of a mascot for the PS4. Oh.
You can do this.
I should retry shot. Ooh.
You can do this. Hi. PSVita 11. First call. Par 4.
So the training just seems to literally be practice on any of the courses, which
You
probably
must be tired.
place. We got stroke play. Let's have a quick look at stroke play. Oh, so we can do 9 holes out, 9 holes in. Let's do 9 holes in. Obviously the sliders have different degrees of accuracy, so...
I'm Marta. Shall we get started? Adieu, bonre. Tenth hole. Par 4. Take your shot.
Yeah, I think this has got a lot of silliness for the spectators as well. I don't think there's too many spectators on the course though, but yeah, you get lots of crazy characters, so... I see, so you get the arrow appear straight after the shot.
Well done.
And back on the fairway.
Well done. Good approach shot. Slice. That's a bogey. Just do better next time.
Okay, so a strike play,
11th hole.
I need to...
Par 5.
So strike and play mode is literally just see how far you can get. Or basically beats the par system. Oh. It's not really what I would call on the fairway. Yes! Okay, so that was... That's what I want to do in a straight place. So in theory, if this is a par 3, I should be able to get it on the green. Yeah. That was a bit of a clanger. That flag that gives you the power seems to be well under, so... Although I suppose as this is a PSP port, supposedly this is better graphic because they've heavily enhanced the graphics. But I'm guessing they may have taken out if there were spectators and things in this one. They may have been taken out. Oh well, that's one way to get it back in the fairway. The ways the wind is going, so I probably want to shift it that way a bit. Oh!
Carefully.
Yeah, the UI and stuff, I imagine this is pretty much just a slightly earlier version of the clappy hand stuff. It'd be interesting to see how the UI of the Apple game compares to the PS4 Everybody's Golf, which is the most recent one. And there's also Everybody's Golf VR as well. Or virtual reality. There is an aerial, so select brings up the aerial shot of the golf course. Let's be brave and risk. Actually, yeah, might as well hit.
Can't play that. Hit another one.
Oops, the daisy. I hit the windmill twice.
Don't play a flyer. Well done. There it goes.
Yeah, the guidelines seem to be sort of estimates, so I can, in theory, pop this. Which way is the wind going?
Is it downhill?
The wind was much stronger than I thought.
It's heading upwards. That is a hook.
Yep, that was not a good round, so this stroke play is not going to end well. Hello to everyone watching. I'm actually surprised you've got quite a few people watching at the minute, so hello. Ah, yes, there we've got some wildlife on the course. We've got some bears there. So apologies, it's probably going to be me playing golf badly, seeing as I haven't played this much before. It's a very relaxing music, I will say. No, I don't want to. Oh, you can cancel shot, fortunately. Probably would want a putting wedge because I want to get as close to the.
It's in the water. Hit another one. Nice shot. Oh yeah. Stop. That's a nice approach.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. The hit detection in this is a bit random. Where the game tells you where it's going to go is not really necessarily where it's going to end up. I suppose I should factor in the wind. So, yes, not at +8. I would be eliminated at a golf tournament at +8. So
Par four.
I'll jump into some arcade mode. Well, the actual tour mode against opponents. We'll try a few courses of the various I'll swap characters as well.
Good shot.
But yeah, I think there might not be some stellar golf tonight. We can just have a chat away in the stream instead. It's not a bad golf game. I must admit, it's a bit more realistic than Mario Golf. I don't know if any of you guys have played Mario Golf. Mario Golf is one of those franchises that fills me with sadness because Camelot, it's what Camelot do now. Okay, so I don't actually want, I want something like that. Okay, birdie try. So, okay, the wind is pushing it this way, so I'm going to probably take it this way. Yes! Can I recommend other golf games? So, I'm not a huge golf fan, I have to admit, console-wise. There are a couple of golf games that are well known. So on the Sega Saturn, I think Actual Golf was probably the best golf game released. On the Xbox, the original Xbox, there is a game known, I think it's Top Spin. Let me see, was it Top Spin 3? There was one on the Xbox, I think it's called Top Spin, but basically that's one of the best golf games I've ever played. That was superbly done on the original Xbox. Xbox 360, I haven't really played any Xbox games. I'll be honest, on the 360 I haven't played any at all. So, but PlayStation 3 I've played. So you've got Everybody's Golf, and there's also Everybody's Golf World Tour, which is Everybody's Golf 5. We're currently downloading that, so we'll be looking at that. But I think basically any of the Everybody Golf games are pretty good golf games. As Nico mentioned in the comments, and as I have played, Ribbit King is a fantastic game. And if you want to go really far back, one of the best iconic classic golf games is Sensible Golf on the Amiga. There's also the Arem Skin game that I mentioned on SNES. It's one of the best Super Nintendo golf games. There's also a golf game on Super Nintendo called like Laser Birdie, which literally had its own golf club controller. Got to take into account the wind direction. On Sega Saturn, I think Actual Golf. Actual Golf was on PlayStation as well. That was a very good golf game.
Is it downhill? A slice?
Oh, just out. Yeah, if you want an unconventional golf game, Ribbit King is very good. I am going to fail this one spectacularly, but it's all good practice for when we try the World Tour mode. probably going to go a bit in the rough, wasn't it? Because I just slightly off hit it. So if the wind's pushing it that way, I probably want... I should probably... I'm not factoring the wind very well. I think that's my one slight weakness at the minute. I need to pay attention to that a bit more. Okay, that's pretty good. Because if we got high wind, I need to put it that way a bit. Probably put that straight, shouldn't I?
That's a nice approach. You can do this. Hi.
And she has a little happy animation when she does it on a par. So yeah, 2 under par and some very over par. So that was not a good stroke play. Apparently the stroke play mode, I think, is exclusive to PS3. Someone's said in the guides. Whether it is or not, I'm not sure.
Those are good numbers. Speechless.
Loyalty level check. Is that how often you use them? Now, that was a pretty disastrous run. We did get some points, current points. I would be getting eliminated from 2 shop, 2 main menu. That's nice. 3.
You must be tired.
Okay, so challenge mode. This is the main sort of meet and grind. You earn points by playing around, keep trying to rack up those points. Use the points you've earned to purchase items in the shop. A wide range of items are available to ramp up the fun. Characters, clubs, and balls are just some of the examples. Make sure you take advantage of what the shop has to offer. So. Okay, as that last one was on the Maple Leaf Golf course, I'll start by doing first place. Do I stick easy mode on? No, I'm going to go for a challenge even if I fail miserably. I see, so obviously you've got to build up the beginning ranks of the various courses, so obviously quite a lot to play through. So I've got a slight loyalty with her. I will... Oh, I see. These 2 chaps are the other 2 DLC characters. Their loyalties automatically max. Oh, she is like really high power. So we've got Yuna, Yamato, Isabella, and Chang. There's Kat. She's expert novice. We've got Toro, who's a DLC character, who's one of the Sony mascots, and Kuno, intermediate, who's another one of the Sony mascots. Power. Let's use Toro. He also got his own spin-off game, so on the PlayStation 3, but it was only released in Japan. I assume you can change your caddy, but I don't... I think I've actually got to buy the other caddies. Ah, I see. So you basically unlock additional verse characters by winning the tournaments and then getting to them. So fingers crossed we can actually play and win some rounds. Appreciate the likes on stream, guys. Do hope you enjoy this look at Everybody's Golf 6 on PlayStation 3, also released on PlayStation Vita. I haven't played Everybody's Golf 5. We are actually downloading that at the minute, so I'll be giving that a shot later and seeing how that compares to this one. Oh, Nico. Oh, when you said cats, I thought you were talking about Cat from Gravity Rush. Yeah, these mascot characters have been around since, like you say, the PS1, although I'm not sure. Yeah, it is a weird PlayStation mascot. They were actually in Street Fighter X Tekken as fighting characters. They are a bit weird. I'm not really sure about their history. I don't think we had any of the games they appeared in Europe and North America till about the PS3 era. So I know they were in PS1 games. There was a direct star. Toro, the white cat I'm playing as the minute, was direct star of a couple of games, but I don't believe any of them made it out of Japan. And yeah, they do look like really bad low poly models. So they are a sort of odd conclusion. They are just a bit weird. Oh, there's a bird. Right, so the wind is pushing it up a bit. Oh.
You can do this. That's a bogey.
I feel I might be setting it to easy mode for the next attempt. These guys are all going to get minus under pars, aren't they? Yeah, they are weird. They are a bit weird Sony mascots. I could see why Sony Europe and North America didn't use them. Yeah, I probably should. I think you do seem to overhit. The auto pick club, I don't think is a good. It doesn't seem to pick good clubs for the auto pick one generally. Oh yes. Okay.
Will you get a birdie?
So this is a par 3. So.
It's heading downwards. That is a slice.
Okay, so the putter, we only have the one putter. Just R1 character off, so... It's on a slope.
You can do this. It's uphill.
Okay, that's not too bad. I would have liked an under par, but never mind.
Third hole. Par 4.
Because the wind's pushing me that way a bit, so I should actually focus. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. The wind will blow this shot. So that's in the rough. In theory, this should be on top of it, basically. No, too far out. I needed to be a bit more left. Oh yes, Wii Golf as well. I forgot. That was actually a nice little golf game on Wii. Okay, so this is pretty much straightforward, the wind. So,
Carefully.
okay, so staying consistent seems to be a good thing. Begin to get the hang of this now, but still not quite there just yet. It's getting the balances right. Okay, so in theory, that's my best club. Wii Sports was probably the best game to be given out for free with a console. Oh, I think Sonic the Hedgehog might argue with you a bit, Nico. But yeah, I would say Wii Sports was a very good game for. I think that was probably one of the, definitely one of the better ones. Definitely sold a few consoles as a result.
Go for it, birdie. I don't know. It's downhill.
I overhit that, didn't I?
Focus. You'll be fine. It's heading upwards.
Ah, yeah, that.
That's a bogey.
Oh, as in standard edition. Yeah, technically, Mega Drive, they packaged it with. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not. The clubs aren't that clear. I think I've got a slight gripe with this. It's not always clear where you're gonna hit. I don't think. Maybe it's just me getting used to the format, but. So the wind, in theory, should hit there. So if I. So basically, the wind's going to push me that way. It's wind, you can see the top right corner. So. Okay, that was way too far to the left. But yeah, you're right, because it was a complete giveaway, wasn't it? Out of bounds. Oh. Oh, come on, that was nowhere near the rough. So it's actually quite hard in this top angle to see where the darn... so it's actually there, where the darn flag is. So if I do that, that should be about right. So this should be pretty much spot on where the flag is. Okay, that's better. I've got to use that hand pointer as well.
It's heading downwards. That is a hook.
Actually, we are going down. I have to factor in the fact this is downhill as well. So we've got wind and downhill. Oh, I need a bit more power. Now, some of them he auto-pots in, some of them he doesn't, so I'm going to be well down the rankings now. Appreciate the likes on stream, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please do consider hitting the like button. It's very much appreciated. I think this is going on easy mode, because I think... next round, this takes an awful lot of practice to get those shots right. I think this one's interesting because this is a golf game where it's not about getting the angle right, it's about knowing the setup. So, top right corner, the wind. I also want to factor in the splice, so the wind's going to push it this way, so I probably want to go that way. Oh, we got the birds flying out the way. Okay, so the... so I probably want to slightly under hit this. Okay, that was the right decision to underhit it now. I've just got to... so this, the wind is going, but we're on a slope. So I probably actually want to angle it this way because that slope looks quite ferocious. Slightly overpower it as well. Oh, that's what's... that's... that...
Is it uphill? That's a bogey. Just stick with it.
I'm not sure if the later versions of it didn't include Wii Sports, or whether, I mean, it did get second-handed a lot. Wii Sports was a game that got second-handed an awful lot. Okay, on the plus side, everyone's at plus. Everyone's at plus at the minute, so I'm on hole 7, so I need to really swing this. I think there may have been 1 or 2 later Wiis without Wii Sports. Oh, I've overhit this. Oh.
Hold it! You can do this. Focus. It's heading upwards. A hook?
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people would second-hand games like it. Yeah, it's a madness, but people did.
That's a bogey.
But yeah, you're right. The second-hand value of Wii Sports must have been like 50 pence in this country, or maybe less.
8th hole. Back 4.
Okay, so the wind is blowing strong, so... And that should roll down a bit. So, yep, that's a good shot. Can I get on the fairway? I think that's the main point. So, first thing, where is the... So, okay, so this is the thing. I would argue that that's... You own 3 FIFA games despite never buying any of them. So the only FIFA games... I got a couple on the SNES, which were just like cheap collector things. They were like immaculate condition, and I've got all the Saturn ones. Don't hit the trees, don't hit the trees. Yes! Get in there! Ah, slightly missed. Nice, yeah, slightly missed.
Go for it, birdie.
So I've got to factor in the fact there's a slope. Yeah, the slope, there needs to be a slope gradient thing.
Carefully.
That's my biggest gripe with this, is the slope gradient. But yeah, past, I think the most recentest FIFA game we actually know, one of the yeah, so I know one of the guys did get FIFA when he bought his PlayStation 4 and hasn't played it, so, but yeah, most recent I actually owns a Saturn one, so. But you're right, that does get given away a lot with a lot of consoles, so I've got one chance to redeem myself. Par 5 most par 5s you can normally play for 3 shots.
It's the last hole.
In theory you can play this part of the green, but that's going to hit a tree if I play that, so let's play this part. PS2 and yeah, one of the guys I used to know around the second-hand shop used to tell me about that. They said you often find the games would be stuck inside the console when you opened them. Okay, finally I might be able to get... Oh, for... Yeah, they need the...
Carefully. Is it uphill?
The flag's a bit misleading on the strength, and the this game doesn't give you the... There needs to be something to give you an indication of what the green is. Whoa ho ho! I can't believe that I won this. I am rank 1 just by getting a par. So despite being +6, I'm rank 1. Okay, that is a turnaround for the books. That was rather unexpected, to say the least. Okay, that was called saved by the bell, so to speak. That was a last. That was a that was a dreadful performance by me.
One for the record books.
Yeah, I think the greens, it's not clear because of the slopes. You can't really tell at the slope quality. That's really... It's actually quite difficult.
New record.
+6 is not a good record. Let's try the Karagayama Country Club. So I'm going to stick on easy mode because seeing as that last one was so close, I just want to play for a bit of fun. So I'm not here for competitive play today, especially seeing as that the slightly aggravating is that you don't get the green information on the slopes, and that's really irritating. That feels like that you have to judge it by eye, which, seeing as we're not in a 3D perspective, is quite difficult. So that's slightly irritating me actually, but
Off you go.
because basically in the real world you can see how the slope looks and feels, and I think okay, let's give which character is Chang a go. Yeah, Naughty, as I mentioned, some of these balls and clubs are paid for DLC, which is very cheeky. It may do because they were renamed Hot Shots, so I think the American stuff usually does seem to. They did redo the cover art for the American version.
Let's play.
Let's get started.
First call. Par 4.
Beginners Club. Okay, so Beginners Cup. Not reading.
Yep.
Go right ahead.
Quite enjoying the very serene music.
Nice shot.
Okay, that actually was a very good shot to begin with. So I can get this pretty much spot on.
Well done. Well done.
Yes.
Try for a birdie. it uphill? Birdie!
Woo! I'm good. Oh, I'm good.
Okay, so that was actually what I learnt over the past few courses, applying some of the techniques. So yeah, I'm getting better. I did just stick easy mode on as well because I thought that was rather fluke that I won the last one. So maybe see if we can win a few of them and get to the bonus match over the course of this stream. I will admit there's not much in the way of sort of supporting crowds in this one. I don't know if they're in the... Yeah, there is some odd transparency discrepancy sometimes between the European and North American versions. You wouldn't have thought it would be the case. Because generally those type of weird localizations where they alter the game to try and fit the region never works.
And stretch.
Okay, so... I've overhit it. Yeah, you need to...
There you go!
Woohoo! What should I do?
Go for it, birdie! I don't know. It's heading downwards. A slice?
Yeah, so... You need to overhit it and really correct for the angle of the slope. Okay, par, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I generally find it a bit annoying when they sort of give the localization a sort of tang, especially when they did it for games that were sort of regional, so then it looks a bit weird when you've got a Japan, like Geomon, where the original Geomon on Super Nintendo, the US and English translation that they did in North America is probably one example of one of the worst. The fact they renamed Geomon and Dr. Esberuda, like Kid Ying and Dr. Yang, it was just terrible. It was like one of those how not to translate games. And things like the Yakuza games with English voice acting I always found a bit weird. The fact it's like supposed to be hardcore Japanese crime, lot battling it out, and you've got English voice actors, and even when they're quite well-known celebrity voice actors, it just felt a bit weird. Okay, I probably want to aim. I think if I aim about there, it's still going to get.
Nice shot!
Don't land in the bunker. Don't land in the bunker.
I did it!
Go for an eagle! Stay calm! It's heading upwards.
Okay, I can actually get an
That is a hook.
eagle. Damn it, still get birdie.
Go for it, birdie! Is it uphill? That is a slice.
Woohoo!
Nice birdie!
Woohoo! I feel good. Yeah.
We're in a good place.
Okay, I'm liking this course a bit more than the others. Probably because the wind's going to push it a bit, so...
Don't go any further. On the green.
Yes.
Will you get a birdie?
Yeah, it was a good trans... So I'm not going to just... You raise a good point, Naiko. I just found it a bit weird that you had English voice actors doing what is primarily a very Japanese-orientated game. I'm not saying the English translation was bad or anything. It was actually a very good translation, as you say. But it's one of those ones where, because it's set in Japan, I like the authentic... I'm someone who likes the authenticity, so I want to have... Japanese characters speaking Japanese. Got a bit of a cough there.
That's a birdie.
Woohoo! I feel good.
But yeah, I think all the Jacuzzi games and Judgment, all spin-offs have all been very well translated. I'm just going to grab a cup of water, guys, and I'll be back for the next round. Okay, back. Yeah, the early Yakuza game didn't do that well. In fact, the 5th game was digital only on PS3, so...
Beef call.
Oh, got a nice watery hole. I must admit, visually this looks very good. It's very nice playing as well on the PS3. It's just those darn...
1, 2.
So wind's blowing that way, so I probably won't be about there.
Nice shot.
Getting a bit better at getting those nice shots as well. So while I'm not a big golf fan, this is probably quite a nice little golf game if you do like the genre. Admittedly, I said I've given a few recommendations, but I'm not. I wouldn't call myself an aficionado on sort of sporting games.
Good shot.
Oh, come on. That was a perfect shot, supposedly.
Stoke.
Yep.
Good approach shot.
Oh, that was dreadful. Why wasn't I using a putter?
I've done it now.
Yeah, Sony, I mean, the PS3 store is that case in point. Although it's amazing how much they've suddenly done a massive U-turn on it.
6 hole. Par 4.
And stretch.
Yeah, that's just this.
Good shot.
We will have a weekend video coming up. It will be on the recent indie game Crazy Cove. So, Cozy Grove, I should say, which is sort of Animal Crossing title, which we haven't covered too much actually. Probably should just do a straight gameplay video of this as well. I've got a couple of games. I should just literally do straight gameplay videos of. So I probably want to undershoot this a little bit. Ow!
Woohoo! Yeah.
Oh,
Don't go any further. Good approach shot. Carefully.
so it's weird. Sometimes they'll auto putt these shots. Sometimes they won't.
That's fine.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
We're in a good place.
Yes, it does, Nyko. I think Sony are going to have to rethink the CMOS battery completely. I know I'm seeing quite a few YouTube videos pop up about it, so...
3.
I think they're going to have to patch it out of the firmware.
Nice shot.
Get on the green, get on the green, get on the green. I undershot that, and yet I still... I need to undershoot that more, didn't I? So this course, you can in theory get a hole in one. Oh!
Nice approach. You can do this.
Oh, damn it.
Come on. No cigar.
That's a bogey.
Ah, I'm in trouble now. Ah.
You can do better.
Still on -1, which is good enough.
Eighth hole. Par 4. Good shot.
Now this is the wind pushing it left heavily, so I'm expecting it to be quite a lot more to the left. Yeah, and you are right about... It does raise an issue about genuine ownership or taking the unorthodox method route if they're just going to basically try and prohibit consumers who purchase their games from actually using them. And Microsoft are actually really bad for that. I'm going to do a video on the PS3 store shutdown. It should be out next week now.
Uphill.
But Microsoft, there's a number of issues with the 360 where you can't get games you previously downloaded now, which is a big problem. And I hit that.
Focus. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
You do raise a good point. They should have done something about the HDCP as well, so it's going to be an interesting one. I think it's up to consumers to start putting the pressure on Sony to resolve it.
Ninth hole. Par 5.
Yep.
This is it.
Ha. Come on. 1, 2. Ha.
Night Nyko, thanks for joining the stream as always. Yep, see you later and see you hopefully next week or whenever you can next join one of our randomised gaming streams. Much appreciated.
Yep. Ha.
Well done. Well done.
Yes.
Go for a birdie. A slice.
Come on.
Oh no. Carefully. It's heading upwards. A hook? That's far.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so my performance, I probably didn't need to stick it on easy mode that time around. You won a star. But yeah, I'm just playing for a bit of fun tonight. Oh, it does give you a little easy mode marker if you... So how many stars do we need? Or maybe I just prefer that character. Maybe I'm just a bit better with that character. Who knows?
Well, bye.
It does stick an easy mode thing there. Well, these certainly long courses. I'll probably do one more then, so let's give this a run on normal. I'll whack up the volume. I don't think I probably need to chat too much more. As always, I said, it's quite a nice title, so if you like golf, it's certainly worth picking if you like this type of the genre. I don't know how this... I haven't played Everybody's Golf 5 or Everybody's Golf World Tour as it's known in the UK, so I don't know if that's better or worse than this. I will find out very shortly, but right now about most of the areas said all the games do seem very solid in the series. So I'm actually going to give it a break there on the mic. I'll just play with stop chatting for a bit unless anyone comes on the stream, because I think I've probably said enough now. My voice is getting a bit hoarse as well, so I'll leave you guys to just watch me play for a bit. But if you have any questions, fire away from the screen. And as always, appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you enjoy our content on the channel, please do consider subscribing.
Have a good time. Have a good time. I'll do it. Nice to meet you. Let us begin. First hole. Par 4. Take your shot. Well done. Yes. On the green. Yes. Try for a birdie. Easy now. Slice. No. Focus. Nice. Pardon. Second hole. Par 3. Well done. like that. Oh, bless. You can do this. That's far. Oh, pardon. Third hole. Par 5. There. Well done. Nice shot. There you go. Yes. Try for a birdie. It's uphill. Oh, you can do this. Ah. I suppose that will do. We're in a good place. Fourth hole. Par 4. Okay. Nice shot. Hold it. On the green. Yes. Try for a birdie. Keep it together. A hook. Oh. Focus. Ah. I suppose that will do. Fifth hole. Par 4. it. Nice! Hold it! Impressive! That's it. Try for a birdie. Birdie! Ah, yes. Not bad at all. Sixth hole, par 4. Yes. Ready? Ready? Oh, wow! Good approach shot! Carefully! Nice! I suppose that will do. We're in a good place. Seventh hole, par 4. Well, well done. Yes. Well now. Go for a birdie. It's a ball. A slice. Ah, no. Carefully. Hi. I suppose that will do. Eighth hole, par 3. Well done. Hold it. Nice approach. You can do this. It's heading upwards. Nice. Oh, pardon. Ninth hole. Par 5. Last hole. Watch the line. Well done. It's good. On the green. Yes. Try for a birdie. Oh. Carefully. That's par. I suppose that will do.
Okay, my golf skills are much improved, it seems, after a few rounds. Yeah, just kept missing out on all those birdies, but at least I was consistently holding par that time around. I think the slope shots are a bit of a pain, and the flags that it tells you the power of the shot is a bit misleading. Even when you factor in the wind and stuff, often you have to go quite a bit below or above the flag. It's not quite clear. The flag's a bit misleading, but yep, I managed to hold a -1, and my nearest competitor was +7. So that was all in all a very good run. So yeah, just one under par, but everything else was par. So I wasn't losing shots. That was a very good run.
One for the record books. It's a new record. What fun! You've leveled up.
So you see what I can buy in the shop at the minute. Haven't actually bought anything from the shop. It would be nice if there was a crazy golf set of courses. That would be quite nice. Nothing in the character. Obviously outfits for the 4 main protagonists at the minute. So of course, beginners clubs, balls coming soon, courses, lobby characters, others, concept art.
Thank you for shopping here. you.
Okay, so let's buy some of the concept art. Let's buy Yuna's concept art.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please come again soon. You must be tired.
Could have been nice if there was a driving range as well. That would have been so. I do feel there's perhaps not as many features that it could be. So, crazy golf course just for a bit of unwinding. A driving or a stroke range, basically probably a driving course range, or basically literally driving course to just see how far you can hit the ball. They serve as good practice with getting your ball practicing sorted. So driving ranges, I used to remember my dad used to take me to driving ranges and he'd often used to play golf. So we just sit and have a go. Also, golf itself is, if you're a spectator, not the most interesting sport. But yeah, it's something that you could have drive. So basically these crazy growth is sort of bonus mini game and something. Driving ranges, which I don't know if this game has. So customize. So where's the music library? Changing rooms.
Up you go.
Let's just take a look at some of the bonus features. We can change. I assume she's just going to the base, just recolour the base outfit. And you couldn't change anything on Cat's outfits, so... Okay, there we go, library. That's slightly odd area data, so here we should have the artwork I've unlocked.
So good to see you again. Off you go.
Okay, so let's go off concept art. Oh, we actually get Cat's concept art. I assume this is, yeah, Gravity Rush. Toro's Friend Network. Okay, the those outfits are quite funny. It's actually the one. We've got the one concept art. Couple of music tracks.
Welcome back. Off you go.
Okay, let's just look at basic explanations. So that's the I'm guessing this. Oh yeah, so this does support PlayStation Move as well. This one, but I can't say Move would be that. I haven't actually tried it with Move. May seem tricky at first, but it will prove easier to play using only the Move controller. Especially they limit all the game modes to make it easier. Practice your swing, yes, that tells me. Probably not the ideal mode to play with. I suspect it was more sort of functionality added in. But at least it's nice that they did add in move support. And of course we've got the opening intro again.
All right. Yes? Come on!
Hey. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny.
That's the way!
And the intro does spoil some of the unlockable characters as well,
So
though.
good to see you again.
All my
Off you
stats
go.
so far. Player info, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 7 other characters which are all shown in that intro. There's quite a few other courses to unlock as well. I think I actually have one of the Northern Fox Country Club. I think
So
I
good to
actually
see
have.
you again.
I have the DLC, so I might actually just do it so I can play on the Northern Fox Country Club. Do some
Off you go.
strokes, just do a. Yep, so the Northern Fox Country Club is actually a DLC.
Welcome back. Off you go.
Seeing as I can do some practice shots on it, I will actually just do a couple of practice shots on a few of the DLC courses to show you what it's like. So, who did I play best with? Or although I haven't played. Let's play as Kuro.
So
Before I
good
do
to
that,
see
I'm
you
just
again.
customization. Just gonna see if I can change my caddy, edit lobby
Have a
count.
good time.
Just as an online lobby avatar. It's not really parted hair. So cat actually has a separate one. Boy, girl. Most of these clothes seem to be more female orientated. Actually, you know, I'm gonna be. I'll make a cat. Make a mini version of cat. Moustaches. Oh, it's the little cat from Dusty. Yeah. Can we two Dusty? Oh, we got it.
So good to see you again.
Very nice little lobby character. I'm not sure if the online mode is still working in this. I will actually quickly show you do some training on the DLC course. Just to show you what the DLC course is like. I've already played a couple of stroke plays, so.
Shall we get started? First call. Par 4.
So basically I could pick course 1 and course 7 and course 9. As I said, course 9 is the DLC course. I think it's one of the courses from the earlier games. So we've got some got a bear camp there and some foxes walking around. Okay, so shot type balls. Character. Oh, can just literally swap characters on the fly as well, which is quite nice. Cloudy. I should get rainy sound effects and downpour. Let's just kill the wind speed. Cut position. Let's just show off the DLC course. So this is the DLC exclusive course. It's only a couple of quid, but
Good shot.
oh, we got Clappy Hands' logo there as well. As this is the DLC. I think this one might be one of the DLC course. Might be one course from the classic games. So.
Don't go any further.
Let's try retrying that shot.
Well done. Stop.
Yep, so the default, the way it told you, slightly overhit it, so. So let's see, what do I need to get this in one? Not that.
That's a nice approach.
Okay, so this one is literally line up the arrow correctly.
That's a nice approach.
Come on, come oh.
That's a nice approach.
Oh, that's quite cool. We've got a bug crawling on the ball. Can't quite get the angle on that.
Good approach shot. That's a nice approach. Nice approach.
Too much power. Oh,
Nice approach.
boink. What did I do wrong there? Oh, yes! Joshy, how you practice doing?
Second hole. Well done.
You've got what appears to be a replica of the Eiffel Tower almost. I meant to try and cancel that shot. Try a shot.
Well done.
Fringe. Now that said that was going to hit the...
Good shot. On the green.
Do like the bugs crawling all over the ball in this. That should be pretty much perfect.
Great. There you go. Try for a birdie. Is it downhill? Hook.
Yeah, that's the one thing I will have a gripe with. It's not easy to tell when it's downhill or uphill. I think it's just slightly downhill, but I just think I overpower this.
Birdie. Third hole. Par 5. Nice shot.
Okay, so stuff like this is actually... I'm gonna be honest, one or two of the ones, so I probably get the angle, so okay. So in theory, I need to, I'm just gonna blow it, I need to just move it touch this way. And I need to pretty much get it spot on because the speed of the ball should, the wind should reduce the direction. So pretty much it's gonna, the wind was going in the opposite direction to I played for. That should have reduced the actual distance. Okay, there's rolling downhill. That's ironically probably a better shot, despite the fact that. Just retry. Okay, so this should be pretty much spot on. Oh, I like the caribou. They're just moseying on in front of my shot. Or deer. So this gives you the idea of, yeah, the slopes. The slopes really have a massive effect. You really have to overpower them. It's not clear. Oh, I see there. You can kind of just about see it. Yeah, the slopes. Those. So. More power. That's. Ooh. Actually, quite an interesting course, the DLC one. Par 3, so this should in theory be pretty much spot on. Brilliant shot. No, that wasn't brilliant. I think I would have, if I'd slightly under hit that, I should have been.
Good shot. Well played. Hold it. Amazing. Will you get a birdie? Is it downhill? A slice?
Work to do.
Will you get a birdie? Go for a birdie.
So if it's only a minor thing, you don't need to put too much.
Down here.
Oops, no, that's too powerful.
What a shot. Go for a birdie. Try for a birdie. It's heading downwards. Birdie.
Because that's interesting. Playing almost the same shots, he does seem to give slightly different results. That's not ideal, I will admit.
Beep call. Par 4.
Let's have one last look at the DLC, so I'll do one last course before I finish. I'm getting better at getting the shots nice as well, so... Oh. This is going to be in the bunker. This is going to be in the bunker again.
Good shot.
So I've undershot this by quite a way. Does that...
There you go. Try for a birdie.
You're fine.
Will you get a birdie? Will you get a birdie?
Not good.
Try for a birdie.
You're joking.
Try for a birdie. Go for a birdie. No. Will you get a birdie? Go for a birdie.
Okay, so aiming for those... the flag is right there, but you've got to get the right shot, which is incredibly difficult with the angles because the hills are not really well shown. So,
6 hole. Par 3.
oh, it's only a quick, easy par 3. Let's have a quick shot. Can I get on that green in one shot? Oh, and there's a bear in the background.
Well done. Well played. Don't go any further. Amazing.
Now that is a superb shot. Keep hitting the
Will
shot.
you get a birdie? That's a birdie.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm going to wrap it up tonight, looking at Everybody's Golf. So, this is Everybody's Golf 6 on the PlayStation 3, also on the PlayStation Vita. As I mentioned, it is one of those games that is in just a nightmarish naming convention thing in here in Europe, where they dropped the 6 tagline, so it's just literally called Everybody's Golf in the European store. There's in fact like 3 games just literally called Everybody's Golf on the PlayStation. There was on the PlayStation website. There was this one, like the PSP one, and the PS4 one, which is Everybody's Golf 7, which again they took out the number title. Why did Sony do it? I don't know. It's one of those, oh, Sony moments where you just have your head in your hand and think, yeah, that's not a very bright decision, but they did it that way, and it just causes confusion because a lot of I know myself, it's not. I didn't realise it had actually been released. I just assumed it was a reissue of like the original or something when I checked. Oh no, actually it's a new game. So it was actually PS3. This is definitely a bit cleaner. I haven't played Everybody's Golf 5, so I don't know how 6 compares to 5. I know this is an upgraded version of the Vita version, so I imagine the Vita version might have some elements scaled back from the 5th game. I will be finding out very shortly as I'm about to finish downloading that. But I am going to finish now, so thank you for watching. I've been your randomised gaming host, Random Gamer Riven, as always. Thank you for joining me on tonight's stream. As always, if you enjoy our content, please do hit that like button, and please do consider subscribing to the channel. I wish you a good night, a good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll say we do have a video of Cozy Grove coming probably Saturday now. I'm just going to finish that off tomorrow and get it up and running for Saturday. And then that's it from me. I will see you on Monday, streaming again. I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming. I think I'm going to have a think. I might go to PS1 again. Maybe, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be streaming. But I'll be streaming something on... Or I might do some of the PSP stuff going, as there's a lot of digital games. I'll have a think about it and you'll find out soon enough. I think once we've cleared all the hurdle of everything getting delisted and stuff, then I'll start doing some more votes and stuff to look at games that you want us to stream. But for now, I'm going to say thank you all for watching, everyone. Have a good weekend, and I will see you all Monday.